I remembered this time. Last week, it was a holiday, and I forgot that it was Monday, so I missed it, and I felt really bad, but I'm here today, and we're gonna talk about Halsey's new album and whatever else comes up, as I always say. So, I'll just give it a minute and see if anyone else comes up, and we can talk about this album, which I actually really liked. I have talked about Halsey in the past and talk about her previous albums, and they've always been, like, interesting to me, but there was always something kinda missing, but this one I really, really liked. I thought it was great. Hi, I'm doing good. I am just the usual, like, I worked all day, and now I'm finally done and can talk about music. How are you? I feel like it's been a while. I know I missed last week, but I'm I am here now. Well, thank you. I got my eyelashes done. That's different. Like, someone, was doing them for free, like, someone who was learning how to do eyelash extensions, and I was like, "I've never done this before, like, sure, I'll try it," and then I'm, like, so obsessed. Like, this is great. Like, I feel a lot more confident. I don't know what it is, but, like, just the eyelashes being done makes a huge difference. It's so expensive, though, so I don't know if I'll, like, do it again, but it's nice to know that, like, for special occasions or whatever. It usually lasts, like, they say 4 to 6 weeks. I got it just over a week ago, and just a few have fallen out. They're, like, individual lashes that are, like, attached. I don't know if it's, like, to your pre-existing lash. I really don't know how it works, but, it's, like, individual lashes attached with some kind of glue adhesive thing, and they say with, like, proper care, it can last 4 to 6 weeks, so your sister did a lifting? I don't know what that is. I don't know anything about any of this. Like, I just saw somebody I know posting that they needed people to do, like, get their eyelashes done. And I was like, yeah, that sounds fun. It like takes 2 hours. I was just lying there for 2 hours and it was so relaxing. It was great. I definitely might do it again. Yeah, I mean, it's like $120, which is just kind of a lot for me. Your sister was talking about lash lifting for weeks. I don't know, it's like it's fun. If there's ever like a deal or I don't know, someone doing it for a discount or something, maybe I'll do it. But like, you know, $120 is like 3 or 4 records. So definitely have to prioritize records. How am I doing in my new apartment? I'm doing pretty good. We're like finally completely settled and everything's unpacked and everything, and, I think we're done with everything, like, I just have one IKEA bag full of stuff that needs to be, like, put away, and that's stuff that was, like, already a mess. Did I film anything? I didn't like, I filmed a little video in my old apartment just, like, when it was empty, and I took some pictures because it just kind of like, that's my boyfriend and my first apartment together, like, it felt special, you know? So I did that, but I haven't filmed anything here yet, but hopefully I will be able to this week. I know I mentioned it too, but I'm really stepping back from freelancing, so I have time to like be a person. So I'll have time to do stuff I like making some content and stuff. Like, I enjoy doing it. Like I do it for me for sure, but it's like a fun hobby. What was I sad when I moved out? Kind of, like, I was really excited to move though, because this new apartment's so cute and, uh, it's so cute and more soundproof. Because we have an upstairs neighbor that has, like, a dog and a four-year-old, and even then, they're not that loud compared to my previous upstairs neighbors, so, um, totally, totally better, and thank you. I feel better about life, so I guess that's showing. The coolest thing about my apartment, I guess the fireplace being in the apartment is kind of cool. It just makes me feel really like fancy, I guess. A coffee corner, a switch to makeup corner. No, I have okay, so I have both. So I have a like makeup vanity in the bedroom. So in our bedroom we have a bathroom, a like walk-in closets, and a little vanity for all my makeup. And then there's also a coffee station outside in the not outside, but in the living room. So yeah, it's like it's really nice. I don't know. I think it's fancy. Like, this is definitely the nicest place I've ever lived. So, I guess besides my parents' house, but it's the nicest place that's like mine. Yeah, it is kind of similar. Um, yeah, the coffee station doesn't have a mirror though, but I guess that's like the main difference. So, I don't know, it's nice. The only thing is we have hardwood floors, which are nice, like they look really nice, but it's so much harder to clean. Like it never occurred to me that like in on carpet, like dust or dirt or whatever, like is easier to hide. And then on hardwood floor, like I bought a Swiffer wet jet and it's so fun and I love mopping with it every day. And Wes thinks I'm just like crazy because I just love mopping. It's just fun. I don't know. I guess this is what like being an adult is. I'm like excited about cleaning tools, but I don't know. And I have more room for my records, which I think I showed you like one of the last times. So, oh yeah, Lana Blue Banisters and her leave. I didn't see that she left social media. I missed that. I pre-ordered I pre-ordered the Urban Outfitters edition, which is the yellow vinyl, which I think is the same one from her store, if I'm not mistaken. But when I finally went to her store, um, like it was all sold out except for the black vinyl. So I just once the Urban one was released, I just grabbed it. She posted a video. How did I miss this? I've been like wrapped up in other internet drama, like the Trisha Paytas H3 stuff. But what was it? Lana social media. Do I use a coupon? The vinyl is so expensive. The Target one is cute. Yeah, I was thinking of getting the Target one. I did not have a coupon. Did I? I can't remember. I order so much stuff from Urban Outfitters that I almost always have like that $5 off coupon at least, but I don't think I had it. Okay, why Lana says she's deleting all her stuff. I mean, I'm only like skimming this article, but like tomorrow we're going to be deactivating. Well, yeah, like I see that it's gone. Wait, does she like full on delete the accounts like they don't even exist, or does she just like step away? I'm confused. How are we supposed to know she's alive without the selfies? I know. I just like it, she doesn't even have because you know how like Taylor Swift doesn't really like post much personal stuff anymore, but she has her Taylor Swift account to post when she has new music and stuff. Like I'm kind of surprised that she wouldn't even do that. No instant Twitter. That's kind of surprising, but honestly, partially I think that's maybe for the best. You know, I love Lana, but like sometimes she hasn't been like I guess the most strategic with social media, but also like I don't know that I feel like she should have to be. And I know she gets a lot of criticism. So I kind of get it. But it's sad that she like has to because I think social media should be fun, but sad. Yeah. I don't know, it's a bummer because I watched the music video for is it Arcadia? And I liked it. Like I felt like she was kind of glowing in a way that she was like she seemed happier. Um like healthier, everything. And I'm just didn't expect this now, but maybe that is like a good thing that she like, is healthy and therefore, like, leaving to preserve that happiness. How do I like the sound? I really like that one. Not that I didn't like the other ones, but I really like that one. It kind of felt like a little bit like older Lana in, like, a really good way. I don't know, there was something kind of nostalgic about the sound, and I like the video. There's something really nostalgic about it too. But I'm really excited for the full album. I'm still kind of, like, shocked that it's actually happening and happening this soon, but I always say with Lana especially, I don't believe release dates until there's, like, a vinyl pre-order, and there is, so I believe it. Musical vibes. Oh, I have to re-listen to it and, like, think about that perspective because, like, my first thing was just that it felt like her earlier stuff, and it, like, kind of and, like, I mean this in a good way, even though it kinda sounds like an insult, I don't mean it that way. It sounds like one of the many, like, unreleased tracks that she put out, like, years ago, and I'm not saying it's, like, generic or anything like that, definitely not, but I mean more it's an older sound for her, and I like that. Like the verses more than the chorus. I think I do too. Yeah. I don't know, I'll have to go listen to it and think about the perspective of a musical. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. It feels better than Chemtrails felt, right off the bat. So I'm really excited for the album. We talk about how cool it is that we have 3 amazing vinyl covers. Oh, do we have 3? I only saw the 2. Let me see. Yeah, I love the standard cover as well. I like I also really like the Urban Outfitters cover. Like, remember for Norman fucking Rockwell, the the weird Urban Outfitters cover that was, like, just clip art, like, I don't know, I loved it, but it was, like, kinda ugly. I might get the Target one then. What's the cover? Yeah. What am I clicking on? Target, fine. Oh, I love the Target one. I really like that. I might have to get this. Pre-orders have sold out, never mind. Um, so I missed the pre-orders for Sour for Olivia Rodrigo, but, like, the day that it got released, it was available in stores, so I'm hoping the same for this. When the Target one gets available in Europe. I wish that I don't know, I'm, like, kinda surprised because I didn't know that Target didn't ship internationally. Like, I just, like, assumed they would, but I guess that's a whole, like, separate operation and cost and yeah, sold out pre-orders just means that I have to wait till the day it's released to go to stores and get it. When is that? 29th. My best friend might be visiting me that weekend, which would be very fun because we both love Lana so much. Um, and, like, we've loved her since we became friends, basically, so it'd be really cool if we could go buy it together. Chemtrails Target version was available in Europe. Is it, like, through Target, or is it, like, the the same version, but it's, like, another store's exclusive? Vinyl, like, pre-orders and stuff, kinda other retailer, but same version. Well, hopefully that happens with this, like, I don't see why not. I mean, if Target doesn't, like, exist in other countries, like, there's no reason to withhold this version from another retailer, you know? Um, I don't know, I'm really excited for it. It feels more classic Lana in every way that's good. Yeah, Walmart and Target exclusives. Target see, for me, and I understand that I live 2 minutes from Target, and Target exclusives, I have always had good experiences with, but I, like, live here, so I understand that, but Walmart, like, I don't know where the nearest Walmart is, so it's, like, harder to get, but I imagine I don't know. I've like, I don't know, there's so many vinyl exclusives that are exclusive to American stores, I feel. Like, sometimes they're exclusives to England or like other places in Europe. Um, but I feel like I don't know. I hate that I can't get that healthy urban vinyl. I didn't listen to this album right when it came out. I waited until like a week and a half ago. My friend told me like go listen to it, and I did, and I loved it. And then we talked about doing it for this, but it's maybe I should go look in stores for it because I saw that it was sold out, and I love the cover, so I really want it. So maybe I'll go. I hate going to the mall more than anything. Like parking, and then I hate going and being around people. It's just so like it takes so much time. But I guess that's like a really privileged thing to complain about. But maybe I'll go see if I can find it. I'm sure it's available in stores. I'm part of this like vinyl group on Facebook, and people are always posting like, "I'm going to Urban. Is there anything anyone wants me to look for?" So I feel like sometimes stuff does get put out in stores. Wait, which of these songs is? Oh, Cherry Blossom, right? Is there another one for unreleased songs? I'm familiar with Cherry Blossom, I think. I don't know which other ones were unreleased. I'll be interested to hear like the whole album, including the unreleased songs. But I guess like that kind of ties into what I thought when I heard Arcadia for the first time. Like it sounds like one of her unreleased songs. It sounds like a familiar title. Her unreleased songs are some of my like favorite songs. My internet is bad. Is it the visual or the audio? Because my headphones have been cutting out. It stopped? Wait. Oh no. We haven't even talked about the album. Wait, am I back? Okay. Oh, I see. Like I have it up on my computer now. So I'll be able to know if I'm delayed. I'm like watching both screens. It's weird. I saw that because I like rolled back or whatever, but it like showed that it was blacked out or something. I don't know what happened, but I'm back. So I think what did I say about the songs? Was it that I said that for Lana's unreleased songs, I was saying that I some of my favorite Lana songs are unreleased songs, and I was saying that I thought Arcadia sounded like some of Lana's earlier unreleased music, like from early on in her career. So maybe the unreleased songs are gonna just like fit really well, and it's all gonna be great. And if that is the case, I'm excited because I like those unreleased songs. But I just love her unreleased music. There's some unreleased songs that are just really cool. Like I really liked Serene Queen. Some source of the songs are mostly the same as demos. Hmm. It'll be interesting to hear. I'm gonna reserve judgment until I actually hear the final versions for sure, but I'm excited. I love her unreleased music, so I'm excited those have made it onto an album. Do you want to talk about if I can't, I keep saying it wrong. If I can't have love, I want power. Oh yeah, the Next Best American record re-record was awful. I like the original one the most. I just want to make sure we can talk about it in case my internet does cut out, like I'm scared. Um, I think I said this at the beginning a little bit, but with Halsey, my thing with Halsey is I always felt that she was trying to create a concept album, but it wasn't like completed. Like it wasn't fully realized. It was like really close, but it was missing something. But this like had everything. and I feel like she succeeded, and I loved it. I did not get to see the movie. I wish I had though, because it looked really good and everyone said it was really good, and I just missed it, and I'm hoping it gets released on streaming at some point and I get to watch it because it looked beautiful. I only saw um, Hopeless and Kingdom as a concept album, and now this one. I saw that one as like almost a concept album. Like it felt like she was trying to make like Badlands definitely felt like she was trying to make it a concept album, and like I saw that there was like thematic consistency, and I saw that, but like it just like didn't click for me, I guess, until this one, and I was like, damn, I can tell this is a concept album, and it's good and it's well made and everything. Yeah, Manic was fine. Like I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it didn't inspire me the way that like when I first heard even just the first track. I heard the first track and I was like, this album's cool. And like not just that song, but this entire album reminds me of all the songs that I love that Halsey has done in the past, like Castle from Badlands and stuff. Manic just like, I don't know. It was fine. It just especially when this album exists now and you can hear this album and then you can go back and listen to Manic, you're like, yeah, this is just not as good. Yeah, it was fine. The album is what she wanted to do with Manic. I was listening to an interview with her where she said that she has tried like I saw the interview where she said she tried to make all of her albums concept albums. She said that Manic was the only one that wasn't a concept album, which I thought was kind of an interesting observation, especially from her, which is my favorite track. Let me look at the track list. Third, I did like Easier Than Lying, but like I've really liked Honey and the title track. I don't know, like I actually, you know how normally the comment I have on a lot of albums is that the first half is strong and then it like tapers out. I felt really strongly that this album was strong all the way through. I really liked the last track, but I haven't listened to the bonus tracks because I just have, oh, not title track. I am not a woman, I'm a god. I can't read today. Um, that's what I meant. Uh, but I haven't heard the Target edition bonus tracks. Clearly, I've had a long day. I saw a phrase that started with I and had a comma, and my brain went, I guess. But um, I'm not a woman, I'm a god, is what I meant. Was another one that I really liked. You asked for this is really good too. So the thing that I noticed, and the thing that I've liked about certain Halsey songs in the past, um, is that like rockier edge to it. And there's kind of a industrial rocky sound to this. And like I didn't realize when I first heard it, um, that it was Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross like producing. And, like, now that I know that, I can, like, tell, and I really like that collaboration. So, I'm really happy with, like, the people she got on here. But, like, this track list is interesting because it doesn't include everything. Because I saw that, like, Dave Grohl, like, drummed on one of these songs and stuff like that, and I don't see that anywhere. Oh, wait. Yeah, Dave Grohl drummed on which song? Honey, the one I really like. So, yeah, I really like that one. You know, I always like the kinda, like, upbeat ones. Her last album was kinda going for a similar sound, but sounded like a mess. The production on this one is so much better. Who produced her last album? Now I'm, like, intrigued to know because the production on this, like, worked so well at every point, but this oh, she had a lot of well, you know, there's a lot of producers, and maybe that kind of explains the lack of consistency 'Cause this album, was only produced by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, and, like, there is that consistency when you listen to the entire thing. Um, Wikipedia describes it as grunge pop, which I think is interesting. I just am not familiar with the combination genre of grunge pop, but I guess that is kind of an accurate description. Those 2 producers she worked with every yeah, like well, Nine Inch Nails is honestly a band I'm not, like, super familiar with, but, like, I know they're, like, industrial rock. Um, yeah, I saw that interview, but I didn't, like, watch it. I saw that it existed, and I definitely want to watch it. But, like, Trent Reznor I just sorry, I clicked on his Wikipedia and I, like, did not realize that his middle name is Trent. But anyways, Trent Reznor does a lot of, like, composition for movies now, and he's really good at that. Um, I know The Social Network. I don't know what other ones he's done. They even did one with Casey. He's oh, and he's done video game soundtrack. He's yeah, he's done, like, a lot of interesting stuff, but I'm not familiar with his, like I'm just not familiar with Nine Inch Nails, like, at all. But he wrote that song that didn't he write that song that was on the Black Mirror episode that Miley Cyrus did, or am I completely misremembering? Now I wanna look it up. Black Mirror is, like, pretty good, but, some people didn't like the Miley Cyrus episode, but I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, it was the Nine Inch Nails song "On a Roll" that they, like, adapted, but I really don't know that many Nine Inch Nails songs. I just know Trent Reznor has done, like for, like, a David Lynch movie, he did the composition, for Lost Highway, amongst other movies, so he's done some, like, really cool soundtracks. I don't know if you've seen The Social Network, but, that soundtrack's very cool. I love how she sings one of the songs, I have monsters inside me. Imagine writing that while being pregnant. Yeah, so I listened to her the interview I mentioned that I listened to is the one she did with Zane Lowe, and I don't know if you've seen that one, but, like, it's really interesting because she's talking about, like, motherhood, expectations of, like, being a woman in entertainment, and expectations people placed on her when knowing she was pregnant, and I found it all really fascinating because 'cause I've never been pregnant in my life. I might not ever wanna do that, but I found it very interesting to listen to as someone who's, like, never experienced any of that, but it a lot of what she's talking about is, like, a really universal experience for women anywhere, but, like, I don't know, I just hate how people glamorize pregnancy. Pregnancy? Like, there's a lot like, if people wanna do it, like, it's a great experience for them, blah, 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 but it is, like I think Halsey said so in her interview, but she's like, "It is very dangerous for women, really, it can be, and, literally terrifying." I don't know, I, like, read about the process of giving birth, and I'm like, "Well, you know, I it's optional, I don't have to do it, so I might not ever do it." Um, More power to people who do, and I like, it's strong to do it, but, like, it is really dangerous and scary, and I wish people were more open about that, I guess. But I feel like Halsey mentioned stuff like that. Like, I feel like I don't know. She talked about it. It was really interesting. Breastfeeding can be hell. I have heard. And not even just, like, the actual, like, physical act of, like, breastfeeding, but, like, just the emotional process of, like, trying to get it happening and, like, getting the baby to, like, latch on and stuff like that can be really difficult. Um, I feel like people are starting to talk a little bit more about, like, postpartum and how that's not just, like, postpartum depression, but, like, the process after giving birth and, like, the process of giving birth and, like, how difficult everything is, which I think is like, I can't imagine. I don't know, it, like, freaks me out. I love like, listen, I love babies. My cousin had a baby last year. I love that child. She's the best ever. Like, she's my favorite, but so scary. Brittany may have had that when she had her breakdown. Yeah, I mean, I feel like especially then, like, mental health was talked about in a very, like, bad way. Like, people were just not good about anything relating to mental health at that time. Not that and, yeah, I feel Brittany. I saw she was engaged. I'm happy for her. I don't know. I hope everything works out, like, that's all I want for her, and it seems like she's very happy. We're still not there, people don't understand, absolutely. I feel like certain individuals are like, there's more people that understand now, but it's rough. I don't know much about her fiancé, but I hope he's, like, a with respect and everything goes well. Finally some light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. It really feels like I still can't wrap my head around the fact that she was, like, trapped in that for what, 13, 14 years. So horrible. I just can't imagine losing that much time. I feel for her. He filed to end the conservatorship officially? I didn't see that because I saw a lot of people, or I saw that he was, like, seeing if he could get prosecuted for stuff or whatever, like, he was looking into it, but I didn't see that yet, so that's really exciting. I feel like she's getting through it. Next court hearing is end of this month. That's really exciting. I I can't even imagine how she feels. I'm just happy for her. I hope it all goes well. I hope he like her dad really means that he will like leave her alone. I want revenge. I feel like there's a lot of people who feel that way, and I feel like I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the way I see it is they stole 13 years of her life. In addition to stealing money and stuff like that, like, you can never get time back, and that's so it's almost worse than the money and the everything, but, like, they stole 13 years of her life. They stole, like, 30% of her life. I don't know, it's just evil to do that. I don't know. I do hope that there are some repercussions for that legally. I think at the very least, like, a lot of people in the world hate him now, so I don't know. I don't know if that's, like more children, time with their sons. Time with their sons is a big one because I feel like I mean, I don't know, but, like, from what I read, it really seemed like that was something that was held over her so much, like, "Fall in line or we'll take away your kids," which is just I can't even imagine. Like, I feel like that was how they got her in the first place, and just 13 years, I just can't even imagine that because of her sons. Yeah, I saw that her, like, older son, like, fought her dad or something. I can't remember exactly what the story was, but, like, there was an incident or something, and I'm like, "More power to her son," if that is what happened. I don't know. I feel like also part of the reason he didn't, her father didn't wanna back down is, like, that he wouldn't have any cards left to play if he let her go, but, like, I don't know. I hope she never talks to her family again. I hope they don't get anything. I hope they just go away including her sister, who feels complicit in this. I don't know the facts, but her Jamie Lynn, like, I don't know. There's like literally nothing you could do to convince me to do that to my sister. Nothing in the world. So I don't get it. But I hope she never anything, and I hope their life sucks. For those are just like wanted to quit all of it, or at least take like a really long time off. So I don't know. Releasing unreleased music might be a good way to like. I'm gone. I'm showing up on my screen on my like. I have YouTube up on my computer. I can see that the quality's bad. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I was gone for like a minute. Yeah, I guess my connection like might not be great in this office. I don't know. It could also be my phone. I have no idea. Mess with. So Fearless is the last that I heard. I got an email that said that it was being released at the end of September, I think was the last I heard. But I'm so what irritates me about Fearless being released delayed. That's the word. What annoys me about it is they waited until like a week after it was due to ship to actually tell people, which is so irritating. Um, and I think just kind of like disrespectful. But like I don't know, to be honest, if Red is going to come out because like so part of the reason I thought that they announced Red as early as they did and put up the pre-orders for Red was because they were planning on pressing it like in advance and shipping it out the week of release. So I thought that was why. So like maybe it will get delayed, maybe it won't, but that was what I thought the point was of announcing it so early, but I'm ex I think some people got it. Like, I think it was Canadian store that shipped it out. Yeah, if Fearless got delayed, it's, like, not looking good for an on-time release of Red, but I think some people have received their copy. There's no way Red will be pressed in time. I guess I would be shocked if it was released on time. I don't know. Only one person got it. Oh, well, maybe it was just one person. I only saw one picture, and then everyone was saying it was like the Canadian store, but I could be totally wrong. The Casey Musgraves vinyl is here. Like it's over there, and it's beautiful. And that's the only thing that like shipped on time in like a year and a half. So I guess when I think about it, Fearless will get or Red will get um, released on time. I don't, it's frustrating, like, I get it, but I wish for better communication. No disrespect for the album and everything, but Taylor is, like, at a different level than most artists, I think, so I get that point. But the packaging for the Casey record is just, like, beautiful. It's like let me grab it. I know we're talking about it next week, but, like, it's just cool. Like, I don't have a gatefold like this, but I just love that. I don't know. I just think it's really cool. I want record labels to calculate delays. Yeah, I'm not gonna say, like, I understand it's kind of like a first world problem. I understand I understand, but at the same time, just wish for better communication and I wish for all of that. I posted it on Instagram. I don't know if you saw that, but if you want to see like a better image, but it's gorgeous. And I really like the album too. The packaging is